Welcome to Headlines, Health, and Healing. I'm Portland Helmich. Recently, a couple jumped in front of a Long Island Railroad train in Queens in a double suicide. And authorities found a suicide note and discovered that the couple, who had a 2-year-old daughter, was under pressure to break up their romance. But their suicides were not an isolated incident. The Long Island Railroad actually started a suicide prevention program in 2009 because suicides and suicide attempts happen every year. Obviously, one of the reasons that people commit suicide is because of hopelessness. And depression, which is related to hopelessness, is actually the biggest risk factor for suicide. In fact, the World Health Organization estimates that 350 million people worldwide are affected by depression. In our culture, the antidote to depression is antidepressants. But are there other ways to boost your mood? Today I'm going to take a look at medical Qigong with Master Sio. He's a Qigong master and energy healer in Southern California who's been practicing Qigong for almost 30 years, and he knows his stuff. Hi, Master Sio. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here.
So what's your best definition of Qigong?
Qigong is a way of collecting Qi, which is also known as prana or the life force, from the universe and bringing it into our bodies to help us to function better.
We can actually collect it from outside and bring it into ourselves.
Absolutely. Qi is everywhere.
So is that how it can be useful for people who are dealing with despair or despondency or depression?
Absolutely. Qigong in general helps everybody. But for those who might be a little bit less than healthy, there's medical Qigong. I see lots and lots of people with psychological, emotional issues, including very deep depression. This helps them come out of it.
And it helps them come out of it because
now their body is functioning much better. The energy is flowing in a more smooth and open way.
Now, have you had people come to you who have been dealing with suicidal feelings?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Quite frequently.
And so I'm going to be talking to a few of your students today who have found Qigong useful for their emotional health.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Nita, how has Qigong been helpful for you?
Well, it's vastly impacted my life. I've had a tumultuous couple of years. I lost my job last year and I fell into severe depression. I actually tried to commit suicide. I took an overdose, and the Qigong really helped me. It pulled me out of depression. I've got to the point where I'm now starting my own projects and really connected to my own spirituality. So it's helped me tremendously, and I'm just
Kind of saved your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Johnny, how has Qigong been useful for you?
Well, I've suffered from depression in the past, and I'm usually in my head when I'm depressed. And what Qigong has done for me is that it's gotten me out of my head and into my body. It's helped me emotionally.
Recently, I went to divorce, and which made me feel depressed, made me feel hopeless, and through this movement, it brought me into life. I felt like suddenly everything started being alive. I could breathe. I could have this amazing feeling of hope that I'm gonna be okay.
So now, Master Sio, you're going to show us some Qigong exercises that boost feelings of well-being.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the objective of medical Qigong is to collect Qi from the universe, it's plentiful everywhere, and replenish our supply, which basically resides in this area just below our navel. Bring your hands down. Qi, incidentally, is attracted most easily to the palms of our hands. As we do this, you'll begin to feel some sensations in your hands. They might be becoming warm, or you might feel your hands tingling. This indicates the Qi is being attracted to you. Place your hands this way and make small pushing motions inside your dantian, pushing the Qi inside. Here's one more exercise that's very important, and it makes your spine more flexible. Now switch. And turn. Keep your head straight.
Okay.
Okay, good. They feel good?
Yeah, I feel it really twists you, but it's hard.
And to increase our circulation, we do this. All the way down, up to the back. Right hand over the left. Left over the right. And we acknowledge each other.
Thank you. That was great. Yeah, I feel alive.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do. Well, if you do that, you're going to wake up. So I have to say, Master CEO, I actually feel more energized and enlivened than before I got here today. So I think that medical Qigong does have an effect.
Well, thank you. That's how it's supposed to work.
And if people want to contact you to find out more about medical Qigong or your work as an energy healer, how can they do that?
They can either just dream about me, or they can look me up in my website, which is masterceo.com.
So I really liked Master Sio's Qigong class, and in fact my favorite part was the exercise where you were gathering the Qi and collecting it and bringing it down to your lower body. I did it this morning actually, and it did make me feel better. I'm someone who's every once in a while over the years suffered from a low-grade form of depression, so I feel like these exercises could be beneficial for me. So if you're feeling blue, what do? Obviously a whole foods diet, getting plenty of sleep, you limit alcohol, you limit sugar, you maintain social connections, but maybe the simple practice of doing something like Qigong could really make a difference in boosting your mood. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you'd like to see other videos, I'm going to be uploading them every week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any comments or suggestions or questions or ideas about other things you'd like me to cover, make sure to leave a comment in the comments box below. I'm going to be reading through all of them and responding as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Portland Helmich, and I hope you learned something new.